We've all heard of chia puddings, but we've all also made really bad chia puddings, me included. So I'm going to show you 3 simple, easy, delicious ways that you can make a chia pudding at the beginning of the week and take it with you to work or eat it every single day. And let me tell you why chia is so good. They are rich in good fats like omega-3s, which is great for your heart. They're packed with fiber, which is great for your gut and keeps you fuller for longer. The omegas are also incredible for your brain health and for female hormone health too. The one thing with chia that you need to remember is you have to soak it overnight. So for every 1/4 cup of chia, you're going to add 1 cup of liquid. This is actually 1/2 cup of chia, and look how much it makes. It's basically enough chia for at least 4 days worth of chia puddings. So we're going to start off with, I think, my favorite one, which is the strawberry matcha chia pudding. It's creamy, it's got a rich flavor from the matcha, and it's fresh and vibrant from the strawberries. Add the matcha powder with a little bit of hot water, boiling hot water like you would for tea. Some people really dislike matcha because it is such an earthy flavor, but in my cookbook Joyful, I have a tahini matcha latte. And if anything is going to make you love matcha, it might just be that drink. Add the chia into a bowl. For each recipe, I'm using a 1/4 cup worth of chia seeds. And honestly, you can add in more liquid depending on how loose you like your chia. I actually like mine fairly loose, so I'd probably add a bit more milk from this texture, which I'll show you. But into this, before I do that, I'm going to add in the matcha just to see how much liquid it adds. If you're lightweight, then you might want to use 1 teaspoon of matcha instead of 2, but I think you kind of need the 2 teaspoons for richness in flavor. Then you are going to mix that up. Okay. I'm going to add another 1/4 cup to thin it out. I've just put it into the matcha bowl to not waste an ounce of matcha, and this should thin it out to a really great texture. Perfect. You're looking for a creamy green. Add in maple syrup, coconut sugar, any kind of syrup that you like. I like to use this monk fruit syrup because it doesn't spike my glucose levels in the morning. And usually I'm trying to avoid having too much sugar because I find that it increases my cravings throughout the day. So the monk fruit is a great little cheat that you can use. So I'd probably put about a 1/2 tablespoon to a tablespoon of your sweetener and a drop of vanilla extract. And that is your matcha chia done. And now we're just going to make up the strawberry compote to go with it. Chop them up roughly into halves or quarters. It'll make it cook faster. I roll the lemon because it helps to loosen the lemon up inside so you get more juice from it. Probably won't need this, but if you like it a little bit sweeter, you can add in whatever syrup you want. Pop it onto the stove on a low heat until the strawberries cook and get nice and mushy. Chop a couple more strawberries so that we have some just for our topping, some whole chunks of them. We're going to leave that aside until the strawberry compote's done. And just have a little break. For our next little rendition, we're going to do a little choco nut. For all you chocolate lovers out there, this one's for you. Repeat this process. Add in your chia into a bowl, a tablespoon of cocoa powder, a tablespoon of your favorite syrup, 1/4 cup more of milk, and a dash of vanilla extract. A tablespoon of nut butter. I'm using almond butter, but you can use peanut butter, pistachio butter. It all tastes really good in this. Give it a good mix till everything feels like it has combined. Sometimes the nut butter can stay thick, so mix it up. Honestly, chia is a bit unpredictable, so you can keep adding liquid until it's your desired consistency. For the toppings, it's really a personal preference. I've decided to go with some sliced banana and a little bit of granola. And for the last one, I'm going to take you to India. We're going to do a chai spiced chia pudding with coconut and date syrup. You know how it goes. Pour in the chia, vanilla extract, a tablespoon of chai masala, and sometimes when I want the chia pudding to be super thick and creamy, I'll add yogurt instead of milk. So I'm adding in a vanilla yogurt into this. Honestly, I've called these breakfast chia puddings, but you could have these as dessert too. And lastly, for sweetness, I'm going to add in date syrup. Date and chai go so well together. Perfect. Strawberry compote is ready, and look at that glaze. You're going to need to put this in the fridge just for a little bit to cool down before you assemble, but it doesn't need to be too cool because you're going to pop the chia pudding back into the fridge anyway. For the strawberry matcha, I'm going to start off by pouring the compote at the bottom. Probably need 2 or 3 tablespoons of the compote, the matcha chia on top, You could add strawberries straight onto that, but I actually love adding in either some sort of yogurt or some coconut cream to top it off. And there you have it. For the Choco nut chia, we're going to pour the chia straight in, top it with some banana, a little granola, and a drizzle of nut butter, if you fancy, or a dollop. Lastly, we're going to do the delicious chai treat. Add in your chai chia, top it with some date syrup, and sprinkle on some coconut. Done. So there you have 3 different versions of chia pudding. You can thank me later. Let me know the ones that you end up trying. But right now, I need to try them to make sure they're good enough for you. So let's give it a go. Where's my spoon gone? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. If something, chia, I'm going to try with this one. I'm going to go with the chocolate first. Oh yeah, wait, you have to say a big prayer of gratitude before you eat it because your body feels the difference. When you're in a mode of gratitude before you eat, your body digests differently, absorbs differently, and also it gives you a second to just be so appreciative of the food that you get to have. Okay, good texture. That is really yummy. The texture's perfect, not too sweet. Peanut butter on top, very needed. Yum, the banana was a great addition too. Next up, let's try the matcha strawberry one. Ooh, this one looks good. Oh my gosh, this is so good. The creaminess on the top really makes it. I definitely recommend adding yogurt or coconut cream on top. And just the different layers, like it's like a little trifle. If you haven't had trifle before, you need to look it up. It is amazing and it tastes like this. And last but not least, let's take ourselves all the way to India with this chai date coconut chia pud. Oh my God, the smell. Oh my goodness. I'm not sure which one's my favorite, but the spice in this, it's another experience that you need to have. It reminds me of the chai oatmeal that's actually in my book. It has very similar flavor and it is just divine. So please try this out. Let me know which ones you try, whether you like it, whether you don't. If you make any adjustments, I'd love to try your versions too. But thank you all so much for watching. So grateful. If you did like this video or you like the recipes, then give it a thumbs up. So let's get cooking. I'm going to show you 3 different ways that you can make your Shut up, everybody. Shut up. Trying to film chia puddings here.